Okay, I think we're at a stage where I think you know what we're doing. We're writing the LCD down somewhere. I'll write this over here. The LCD is A, B, C. And then you multiply both sides by the LCD. All right? Now, if you do that, I'm going to say it's pretty easy to do. I'm looking at my key now. This seems reasonable if I multiply the first term by A, B, C, because the B would cancel. I get AC. This one looks reasonable. What would you get over there? The C would cancel, so you get AB times X minus B. And this term over here also seems reasonable because the A would cancel, and you get BC times X minus C. This side over here just couldn't get any easier because you're multiplying by ABC. They just cancel off. And then what I did was I multiplied it. And I'll put on, I mean, ACX, ABX, BCX, minus A squared C squared, minus AB squared, minus BC squared. And I also did the same thing on the other side. I multiplied it out. I get BCX, B squared C, and then these two terms, they were just sitting there. All right? Here comes the problem now. I'm looking at it. Let me get my eraser out. And I'm going to try to concentrate on certain things. So if you just concentrate on the x's, the other terms with the x's in it, you know, what would you get? Well, I would subtract BCX from both sides. We'll be left with, you'd just be left with this. That's fairly simple. Now what I want to do is I want to concentrate on the other things, these parameters in the problem. And if you were to look at that, let's see what you get. Well, I noticed some things disappear, like the minus A squared C just disappears, and the minus AB squared disappears. And what are you left off with? You're left off with B squared C plus BC squared. So I see that. And now what are you going to do? Well, you know what? I would do a little, you know, I noticed this over here. I don't think I would have done that. I would have just factored the x out. Let me put that down for you. Let me get this over here. X, and then you get AC. I'm not saying that's wrong, by the way. Plus AB. And that equals, whoops, that doesn't look like an AB, does it? Erase that again. I'd factor the x out. And you get AC plus AB, and that equals B squared C plus BC squared. Then I would divide both sides by x's coefficient. And you get B squared C plus BC squared over AC plus AB. What I'm going to do now is factor. Top is BC. And then what do you get? You get B plus C. I'm going to factor the bottom, and that's an A. And what do you get? C plus B. Well, C plus B and B plus C are the same thing. Addition's commutative. So you're left off with BC over A, right over here. By the way, these are conditional cancellations. They're not really asking the conditions under which this is true, by the way. Now, again, this doesn't cause any problems. Did I check it? No. But I'm going to commit to that answer at this point. Thank you.